When life gives you lemons, you make a lemon tart. Except I saw this pro tip online that told me to add turmeric for a pop of color, and I think I went a little overboard. This looks like radioactive highlighter yellow. But you know what? That's okay. We're gonna style this and make it look pretty as hell. Oh shit. Okay, I should not have done that. Hi guys, it's your girl Sin here and welcome back to my food photography studio. Today we are talking all about composition and how to take your photos from basic to pro with just a few composition tips. So if that's what you're into, pretty please hit that subscribe button, show me some love, and let's get started. Alright, so as always, we need to start with the backdrop. And I just got these in yesterday and I'm so excited about them. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Oh, I guess you guys can see it. Okay. It's from a company called Chasing Stone, and I just found them on Instagram. Found out that it is a female-owned company, and all of these are made by hand. Okay, so next we're gonna grab all of our props, everything that we want to stage in our scene. So I'm just gonna grab a few things that I think would look good on this. We don't have to use it all, but I'm just gonna gather everything here to see what I'm working with. A bunch of lemons, and I really like this pink plate because I think it really pops and it complements the yellow. I have these lemons that were used to make the tart, so I saved them. Obviously we'll need our tart. Sprinkle that with some powdered sugar so we can save the yellow from not looking so yellow. The crust was made with almonds, so I have some almonds here. Definitely need a basket of lemons. Not sure if we'll use this, but it's my lemon squeezer. Forks and knives, some serving plates, and oh, napkins. So I have a few different options here, so I'll just add this to the side. Alright, I don't know if this camera angle is like too close to my face or not, but here we are. So I want to give you guys an up-close look of this table spread and everything that I'm working with. So here's some of the fabric that I chose. We'll play around and see which one looks best. Here you can really see the texture of the backdrop, and these lemons really pop on it. Alright, so now that we have all of our props in order, we're now gonna mount my camera to my tripod for that overhead shot. We also have directional light coming in from the side, and if you're wondering why the light is coming from the side and not above, then I highly recommend you check out my lighting video, which was 2 weeks ago. It's really gonna help you make your food pop. Now, time for my favorite part, food styling. This is my first time making a tart in the kitchen, and the purpose of it was just for this video to give you guys a tutorial. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Alright, so next we are going to attach my camera to my laptop so that I have a clear view of what this guy is seeing. Hit this live view and we are ready to rock. So one of the biggest tips I can give you is to style with the camera's eyes. Our camera sees colors and composition differently than what we see when we style a photo. I always like to take a picture and then review it on my laptop, then I can easily adjust the coloring and framing from there. Now once your camera is set, start with the main dish and then add elements and props around it. What I'm essentially doing is creating layers to help build my frame and tell a story. You can add different items on top of each other, which adds texture and depth to our images. So here I'm starting off with my tart, then bringing in different elements. I have a basket, my pink bowl of used lemons. Now I'm adding almonds, eggs, and sugar. I'm carefully placing the ingredients around my main subject to form a frame. I decided to add a plant for a pop of green, flowy fabric to the left to fill in my frame. From here I'm breaking off leaves and dropping some rogue almonds for a perfectly imperfect scene. Now midway through, in true Cindy's fashion, I wanted to jazz up this tart a little bit more. So I cut up some lemons, added some berries and mint, and a final sprinkling of powdered sugar. And here is our final photo. Notice how the props essentially creates a frame so that your eyes are led towards the main subject. Now this is important in food photography because it lets the viewers know what's inside a dish, and at the same time, it points our attention to the hero of the image. Now another simple composition technique I like to use is creating curves in my images. If we flip this, can you see a soft, subtle C-curve? The C-curve is also used to lead the eye around the frame, but it also leaves a natural negative space for text. Here's a simpler example. You can practice this style of composition by adding just a few ingredients or props, then slowly build around it. This composition is super helpful for clients who want to add text to their products. So to sum up today's video, number 1, choose a really cool, unique backdrop that's unique to you. Number 2, choose your props. Sometimes I even like to lay it all out before I even bring out my food, so I already have an idea of what my style is gonna be, what my composition is gonna be, so I can just shoot and eat it right away. Honestly, that's the main reason, so that I can move faster. Number 3, style with the camera's eyes. You might look at a backdrop and you're like, oh, I don't like this. But once I put something on it, I was like, oh shit, this is gonna look dope. So you never know what the camera's gonna see. Just because you don't like something doesn't mean the camera doesn't like it. And lastly, think about all the different layers that you can add to your photo. It adds texture, it adds dimension. Layers help you tell a story. Now I know you guys are probably tired of looking at this lemon tart, so I'm gonna use one last example before we close out. Take a look at my matcha drink. How many layers can you see here? Let's count it out. So when I count this all out, I have 14 layers going on in this one photo. With each layer, I'm framing my hero subject. I'm also making sure the light is hitting our subject just right while everything else is a little darker and a little blurred out in relation to it. Now all of those elements together help you tell a cool visual story that's unique to you. So I hope you guys all had fun with me in the studio today. I know that I had a blast. If you guys feel super inspired to go out and take some product photos or some food photos, be sure to tag me on Instagram. I would love to see it. And lastly, I have to ask, because it seriously would mean the world to me if you guys hit that subscribe button, gave me a thumbs up, and left me some love in the comments below. And with that, I'll see you guys next week to continue our weekly food photography series. Bye!